back on the Exilian ship, since Queen Ghidorah and Lucas were now gone, uh, David was the one who was in charge. And already, he wasn't liking his new post as the new leader of the, well, Earth invaders. Mainly Queen Ghidorah and Lucas, who were the main two who were in charge. Wasn't before long until Gigan appeared on the scene. Lord Lucas. David. Sorry. It's fine. I get that you mistake me for my brother. Your brother? Not entirely my brother, but we act like brothers. But what do you want? What are we going to do now, since Lucas and Queen Ghidorah are dead? I honestly, for once in my pathetic life, I do not know. Think about it. It's going to be difficult because as far as we're concerned, Super Final Wars has just officially became the king of the monsters. And so far, he's now attending his new kingdom quite well. How many Mechagodzillas do we have left? We only have 3, sir. David had slammed his fist on the ground. Just 3? Yes. Unfortunately, the others have been destroyed or taken over by the military. Well, that's just great. That's it. We need a weapon of our own. We need a Mechagodzilla that's powerful enough, strong enough, to handle both Super Final Wars and Godzilla. But which Mechagodzilla would that be? A Mechagodzilla unlike anything the world's ever seen. A Mechagodzilla that's powerful enough it strikes fear to almost anything. A Mechagodzilla unlike anything the world has ever seen. But didn't you say you also have blood sample from Godzilla? Yeah, I did. Why? Let's use it, actually. Use it? You mean we're going to make a clone of Godzilla? But with what? Simple. You see that space rock? That crystal over there? Yeah, what about it? Well, Queen Ghidorah originally wanted to have use to it. She basically wanted the crystal to be part of her big plan. But unfortunately, that did not work. So, let's try to bring that to use. Besides, I'm tired of just looking at it anyways. Might as well have it to be useful for once. David combined the blood sample of Godzilla with the crystal. There we have it. Our very own Godzilla. This has a lot of growing to do. Diane, for now on, you're our new Godzilla's babysitter. But why me? Because I say so. Otherwise, do you want me to sacrifice you to it? Or what do you mean by that? I have a feeling once when our own Godzilla is done, evolving, I have a feeling it'll be hungry for radiation or energy. So, unless you want her to kill you, then you might as well make a move and start babysitting the dang thing. Yes, sir. But what about the Mechagodzilla? Well, let's not have it to be a Mechagodzilla. We obviously can see that Superforce is obviously way too powerful. So instead, I got something better. What's that? Let's make Super Mecha Godzilla Final Wars. You want to make a robot version of Super Final Wars? Exactly. He will be the most powerful living thing. No, he'll be the most powerful robot the world has ever seen. Okay, sir. About many weeks later, Space Godzilla broke out, but Daybars managed to put her back under control. She kneels down, bowing to her king. Forgive me, Lord David. That's better. Now, let's go over some things real quick. Who are you? Space Godzilla. Godzilla's clone. She's more like a sister, right? You could say it like that. She's your sister. But who is your number... But besides that, you know what, let's move on. Space Godzilla, you are under my control. We're going to be taking down Godzilla, but we can't at the moment. How come? She has a very powerful husband. His name is Super Godzilla Final Wars. He's a pain in our butts. And right now, we can't really kill him. So, we're building our ultimate robot. Come with me. And, by the way, someone get her some clothes, please. But a couple of hours later, they arrive in an unknown but very quiet room. Gigan, is the robot ready? Yes, but the problem is we need a power source. Power that can keep the robot going without it needing to be slowed down. I see then. Reveal the mech. Instantly the mech came out. It was basically a mecha version of Super Godzilla Final Wars. This is the ultimate robot, but all we need is a power source to keep it going, for as long as we need. Unfortunately, we only have 3 Mechagodzillas left, and I don't want to waste our only 3 Mechagodzillas that we have. So what do you intend to use them for? I intend to use them to, when the time comes, they will be right behind this Mechagodzilla, or Super Mechagodzilla Final Wars. But I need the power source, so I'll be only sending 1 Mechagodzilla to locate the power source and get out of there. And I also told it to make sure that it doesn't encounter other monsters. We've been kidnapping some of other Earth's monsters and having them to be the test subjects, or aka the punching bags, of our new mecha. Like, for example, Mega 1, release number 10. Instantly, number 10 door opened and out came a massive skull crawler. Super Mechagodzilla followers grabbed the skull crawler, yanked him in the air. The skull crawler tried to fight back, but the bones were cracking instantly. Instantly, the mech fired its beam, cutting the skull crawler completely in half. But instantly it powered down once when it got to the tail. Power levels at 90%, sir. Well, at almost 10%. We won't be able to keep it going for long. That Mechagodzilla better bring back the power source, or I swear to God, I'm going to pummel her to scrap and have her to be extra body armor for a mecha. But sir, how do we know that it won't have a strange effect on the mecha? Oh, don't worry, it won't. What do you mean by that? Because I put David's brain, or Lucas's brain, inside of it. Wait, seriously? Where? It's not inside of the robot. It's sort of... Okay, you see those cords right there? Follow me. David showed both Space Godzilla and Gigan where where Lucas's brain was located at. And keep it here in my office. But not just... I didn't just give the mech my old friend's brain. I also added in Dagon's old, well, bad side of himself. Basically the evil side. So, yeah.